Alright guys, so I want to do a basic rundown of my 5.3, kind of talk about it. Just so you guys know, this isn't the cheapest way to go about building an LS for boost, but it's the way I did it. Some things might not exactly be, perfect, but whatever. It's how it worked out. Anyhow, it's stock bottom end, Gen 4, aluminum engine. I gapped the rings. I'll have a wiki page soon on all the details, like the in-depth details on what the gaps were at and all that stuff, and I'll have links on all that there too. But yeah, after I gapped the rings, I was looking at the bearings, and the bearings were pretty bad, so I threw in King's bearings. I decided to go with the Brian Tooley Stage 3 Turbo Cam, which is a little much, but I like the sound of it and stuff, so figured it'll hit my goal and it'll still roast tires, But I had to do the 1-bolt 3-bolt conversion kit for that because my Gen 4 DOD engine had a 1-bolt, but if you're building like a Gen 3, you won't need that. I got the Motion Raceworks timing chain cover with the passenger side 10AN turbo drain, so I'll show you guys that here in a minute. I got LS7 style lifters from a friend, or LS1 or whatever they are. I don't know what they were, but they fit and they work. So, and LS9 gaskets. I got Jegs head bolts. Wanted to try those out. I was gonna reuse the other ones, but figured for how cheap they are, why not? And I got pack 1219s for it, which isn't probably the greatest for this cam, but they had them on sale and they were super cheap at the time, so I was like, yep, try those out, see how they go. And I threw in a new stock replacement oil pump because I figured with the bearings being shot, it might have been an oil feed issue. So, not an oil feed, but well, I guess it would be an oil feed, but anyhow. And yeah, I got an eBay oil feed fitting, and I will show you guys that here in a minute. Anyhow, I'll kind of get to the pricing here and kind of talk about that. So I threw the bearings in. It was 45 bucks. If you're building an engine, you already know everything's good. You don't have to worry about that. And here's the turbo cam I got. It was $389. So I'm not sure if you can get it cheaper anywhere else, but I just bought it straight off Brian Tooley's site. But there's all the specs to it. It's 230, 235, 609, 610 at 114 LSA. That's pretty good. It's a little too big, but it'll work. Yeah, there's a 1-bolt 3-bolt if you need that. I'll have links to everything in the description. Oh, there's my wiki page. I'm working on it. Anyhow, yes, this is the oil port adapter that I got, or the oil feed. I got that off eBay, so I didn't have to drill anything into the pan. The drains on the timing chain cover, and this is in the pan, so it kind of worked out that way. It's kind of the way I wanted to do it because I don't have the proper welding setup to do all that, so I just bought this stuff already done and called it a day. And here's the LS9 gaskets. There's supposed to be a picture, and there's not, but anyhow. Yeah, I went with the LS9s. I know they're a little bit overbore, but I like how they're the 7-layer gaskets, so I wanted to use those, so we'll see how they work. And there's the pack 1219s. Right now they're on sale for $142, so you can get them pretty cheap. Yeah, eBay's always got pack stuff a little bit cheaper than their site, it seems like, so you guys can get them there. 625 max lift, so my cam's cutting it a little close, but it'll work. But yeah, I'll kind of go over a few more things. Let's see. So yeah, there's the cost. I have about $2,200 to $2,300 into it after everything was said and done. I paid $1,000 for the engine, so I might have overpaid a little bit, whatever. It's kind of how it worked out. Thinking about running the VS 80mm. We'll see what happens with that. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to run though. And since I'm going Turbo 400, which I'll talk about in a minute, I'm going to go with the EFI Source Gold box and try that out. Because I did get a harness with the engine. It was an intake to oil pan engine with the harness and accessories, but the harness is kind of butchered, so I don't know if I'm going to get into messing with all that. And I don't know if LSX Specialties will mess with that, so yeah, plans make 500-600 tire on the street, and we'll see. Do some burnouts, stuff like that. Fuel system will be just a cell in the bed, Marlboro 450, 3/8 line, 210s, and I'm thinking about going with the mid ram, so that'll come with the Holley EFI rails and all that. Probably just running E85, and I think I'm gonna get the Turbo 400 from TCI, full manual reverse valve body. It's got a trans brake. It's their 900 horsepower rated trans, and just get a converter from PTC or wherever. And gear ratio right now on the truck itself is 410s. Probably gonna switch out to 343s, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a whole rundown on the setup and how much everything costed and all that. I'll have links to where to buy everything down in the description so you guys can know. If there's anything I'm forgetting, just go ahead and comment and I'll answer it. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.